So, top 5 moments in Playing America 2007. Let's hear them.
Top 5 moments in Playing America history.
That's true.
Altogether. Okay, number 5, becoming a nonprofit organization and subsequently getting our tax exemption status.
Not many people know how hard it really is to get tax exempt. It was about a 60-page application, $1,200 that we didn't have at the time, and actually it was more about $1,800 completed, and about 4 months of waiting, which we weren't even guaranteed to be exempt, but we got it in June 14th to be exact.
It's a really critical document and a status for us to have, because now we can contact companies and search for sponsorships, and they can deduct it from their taxes, and so can you when you donate.
Yeah, so anyone who donated after March 23rd. 23rd?
We'll say the 23rd.
You can deduct your taxes. Also, make sure if you donated, if your company has a matching program, see if they want to match your donation. It's a great way to start getting companies involved with us, mostly through personal donations.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it. Number 4.
Number 4. Funny little story. Greg could probably tell better.
Okay,
so it involves a raincoat.
It is a raincoat. So this Christmas, I asked for a raincoat for the trip, and my mom went to a store up in Clinton, New Jersey, and they were looking at a Patagonia raincoat, which was about $400. And the salesperson was like, "Well, it's a really technical jacket. Does he really need it?" And my mom indicated that we're biking across the country, and they're like, "Oh, well, is your son Greg Gardner?" They gave us 50% off and cut $200 off the tab just because of what we're doing with Planning America, and that is a really cool personal experience because we are local celebrities in a way that people are actually doing things for us now.
Yeah, they had heard about us through one of our newspaper articles that had come out in the area, and it's really cool that people are recognizing it, thinking that our project is worthy of something like that. So
and Matt and I have even been talked a lot this summer when we went to the gym. People would come up to us and that we really didn't even know, just saying that they appreciate what we're doing, etc., etc. But so yeah, I'll put that under the local celebrity category. Definitely really cool.
All right,
number 3.
Number 3, we spoke at a camp this summer, and we did a little bit more than that. We planted a tree with a bunch of kids. We spoke to a bunch of different age groups, and it was really rewarding for us because we got to not only practice teaching to a bunch of different age groups, but the kids got something out of it. We realized how smart the kids were, and we learned something from them as well.
Yeah, it was great. It was the first time I ever got put in the position of a teacher, and by the time we got done with our last group, we were significantly improved from what we said, and we got it down to a routine, and we, now I can go into a classroom and talk to kids about this stuff and hold intelligent conversations with them.
Kids were eager to ask questions about it. It was really it was eye-opening. I mean,
that was great.
Cool.
I mean, education is still going strong.
Education is still going strong. That's the new motto. Number 2, our Roanoke bike trip. It was the first trip that Grant and I had actually done as a team, and I'm sure you've seen the vlog if you're watching this one. Hilarious results. Calamity ensues from the get-go. We fall behind very far. Even from the beginning, some guy had stopped me and said, we were in the parking lot from where we took off. He said, "You got a flat tire." I had 2 flat tires. He just noticed the one and filled it up for me. Very nice guy. So that was nice. Still, 1 flat tire doesn't really get you up 5 miles of straight mountain. That was awful. When we got to the top,
that was literally the worst hill I've ever had to do.
Yeah.
We need to figure out the actual elevation. I almost have to assume that was like at least 600 feet up elevation. If not 1,000.
It was just like you would be riding the bike and you would turn a corner and be like, "Oh, surely this mountain cannot go any higher." Wow, that's a really high. I guess this is why they call it a mountain and not a hill. It was a mountain, and it was our first ride. Flat tires. I mean, we were tired. When we got to the top, though, you know,
It was rewarding until we learned Dan Casey actually did lie to us about the upcoming trip, which is probably good because I would have probably turned right back around.
Dan Casey was nice enough to wait for us when we got to the top. We were like an hour behind everybody. Nice enough to wait for us when we got to the top. He said, "Oh, well, it's all downhill. The next 15 miles are all downhill." Not so.
No.
No, there were still a lot of inclines, and literally going down the mountain was like going on straight ground. It must have been the slowest decline, or the least declined angle possible. It was awful.
It was really bad.
So we're staying away from mountains.
No.
Oh, we're
I
actually,
think we're gonna have to ride that.
we're gonna train
Yeah.
a lot harder.
That's the
than,
key, training.
Yeah, we had
That was our first ride.
We had done no training, but you know when we got back, we got into Roanoke. It felt awesome. When we got into Roanoke, it was like dusk. We went into a bar where we were at the Blue Ridge Bicycle Club, and they usually go to a bar after the Tuesday night rides, and you know just celebrate being in the company of other cyclists. So we got to join them. They're a bunch of really nice folks, and it was a great time. Like I mean, for as much as we complained about it, like it was our first time, and we had a really awesome experience with it overall. I think.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It also gave us the knowledge of our willpower.
Absolutely.
To keep riding.
Absolutely. If we
'Cause,
didn't give up after that, we're not giving up.
No.
Wow.
Though that was probably only a fourth of what we have to ride a single day.
Yeah.
All right, that was number 2, and now let's do number 1
The number one moment in Planting America history
thus far.
thus far. Yeah.
Much more to come.
Good change.
Oh,
Will change. Yeah, we're running across the country next summer. I'm sure something better will happen. Was our Afro Man concert this past semester down at Virginia Tech.
So, little information beforehand. We were. Matt doesn't like black coffee.
Gross.
Anyways, we got Afro Man, who is I would say medium-sized artist.
Well, he's big. Like he's a big guy.
But
like medium and pop. Like he's really popular with college kids, I would say.
Yeah, he's popular with college kids for sure. His music's in a lot of films, and so we got him to play at a local bar in Blacksburg, Virginia. And Matt came down, and Lauren came down, and we board of directors assembled, and we got just about 500 guests to show, and we made a $900 profit, I think, all in all, with a lot of awareness, and it was great. The whole bar was chanting our name, and it was fun to have like a big rally. It was our first like big event.
Yeah.
500 people.
Yeah.
So
it was cool because we had never stepped into the realm of like throwing a concert, and I mean we had to know with it. Granted, a lot of the grunt work. Granted, most of the work with it. So he should get a lot of the credit for it. And overall, huge success, and it was really fun. And there's gonna be more to come, more concerts like that, more benefit concerts, because that was really successful and everybody had a good time.
I'm thinking Thursday night at Fridays might beat it.
Yeah, Thursday night, this upcoming Thursday. I mean,
We'll see. We'll have to report back on it.
yeah.
But those are our top 5 moments, personally, in 2007.
Yeah.